So we have an article with Shawn Porter. It's an old article, but recently on his podcast, he doubled down on calling Jaron Ennis overrated, and he wasn't saying it as if he wasn't sure or he doesn't know what he's seeing. He's talking about as far as the position he is right now and the position that everybody's talking to him about, like talking about him as if he's the undisputed champion. And that's not in Shawn Porter's words, that's in my words. But recently he had doubled down on his podcast, but I want to go back down to 2 years ago when Shawn Porter had first said that Jaron Ennis was overrated. And he said Boots is overrated. This is why I say he's overrated. This is 2 years ago. Everybody is so hyped up on him, but he hasn't been in the ring with any world champion yet. Don't forget, I'm the one that said this dude is the closest thing we got to Roy Jones. I've said that, I'm on record. I believe that, but at the same time, every name that you throw out there, Boots will smash him. Boots will smash him. Damn, like, let the fight happen and say Boots smashed him, or man, that was a great fight. Boots did well. But don't blatantly say Boots will smash everybody in 147 division. I believe Boots is overrated in everybody's mind. He said, I believe Boots is overrated in everybody's mind. It didn't say Boots is overrated. You understand what he's saying? He's saying people is rating Boots too high. That's all it is. Overrated is a word that's blown out of proportion. Because the way everybody talks about Boots is if he's going to smash everybody that he gets in the ring with, not giving anybody a chance. Terrence Crawford don't want to see Boots. Earl Smith Jr. don't want to see Boots. Ugas don't want to see Boots. And then Boots responded when he was saying this, and he said, I heard you, Shawn Porter, said I was overrated. You were just saying I'm ready and too much for these guys, with a thinking face emoji. And you said you won't fight me, with a yawn emoji. But keep that same energy though. If I'm so overrated, come out of retirement and fight me. Now people retired and I'm overrated. So Boots is saying that basically Shawn Porter didn't want to fight him, and he put Shawn Porter in retirement. When he responded to Shawn Porter, like, you could have fought me if you thought I was overrated. Instead, you chose to go into retirement where everybody said you should fight Boots. He said, now people retire and I'm overrated. I said what I said. I meant what I said. When I use the phrase overrated, I'm basically throwing that at anyone who does not follow the boxing game and has not watched Jaron Ennis since he was in the Golden Gloves. I wonder who said that over the years. What we know about Ennis is all true, but what people say, I'm not in full agreement with. He's looking pretty smart today. I'm in full agreement that he's the next star. I'm in full agreement with that. See what I'm saying? Same stuff I was saying. Bro, it's not a compliment to say, it's not a disrespect for Shawn Porter to say that this dude the closest thing to Roy Jones, or how does he take that as disrespect? I don't understand that. He just talking about, bro, y'all ain't. And my thing is, people was talking worse about Crawford. So imagine if Ennis was in a position that Crawford was in, when they was like, oh, you ducking this person, you ducking that person. Every time Crawford wanted to fight somebody, they said he was ducking. You know, these other guys, they got to go through that situation. So I don't know if a lot of these other guys can handle that pressure. He said it already. What I'm not in full agreement with is when people say he's going to watch that fighter. I'm like, hey, this guy's going to be in some really great boxing matches. Let those matches happen. Don't just put the stigma of him watching every fighter he's going to get in the ring with. Once a few people say that, that's what his reputation is. Shawn Porter said that 2 years ago, and guess what Jaron Ennis' reputation is now? He gonna watch everybody. And when he doesn't watch everybody, you see what happens Saturday. So me and Shawn Porter try to warn everybody, hey, relax, let this dude develop. And this was when Jaron Ennis was 25 when he said this. 25 years old when he said this. Devin Haney's 25 right now. So he was 25 when he said this. He said he is next, but I don't think he watched He is next, but I don't think he watched the top 3 to 4 guys in the welterweight division. Honestly, he's a problem. He might be all 4 of those top guys, but for everybody just to say he's watching them, I can't rock with that. I didn't have to say, I didn't have nothing to say to it when he was talking about Jaron Ennis' response. There's really no beef. If there was no Jaron Ennis ever, Shawn Porter would still have retired November 20th of 2021. I am definitely a fan of his, a fan of his family. I definitely feel like he's going to be next. At the same time, I'd rather the fights happen as opposed to the stigma that nobody's got any competition for him. There's definitely competition for him. Man, I'll read the whole thing. I'm there to do a job. I'm there to give my personal analytical opinion. One thing that separates me from all the analysts out there in the boxing game, nobody taught me to be analytical. I'm just made this way. The way I'm on TV is the way I am off TV. That's a fact. It goes with me too. I know that he has the potential to beat number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4 in the welterweight division, but he also has the potential to go 12 rounds with all of those guys. Did you hear what Shawn Porter said? I know he can beat the number 1, 2, 3, and 4 guy in welterweight division, but he also has the potential to go 12 rounds with all of those guys and not watch those guys, beat those guys, and possibly lose to 2 out of the 4 guys in the division. If he were to lose, it would be against Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence. That's when Spencer Crawford was out there. I think that those guys are very much so elite. Boots could outswim them all, but we have not seen him in the ocean with other sharks yet. We've seen him in the lake with old sharks, but nothing like the guys out there now. And that's what a lot of people are saying now. They feel like the position that Ennis is in right now is the hype is starting to die down now. With so much hype going on over the years, hype. He gonna watch everybody. First time you don't watch everybody, then you see the people jumping out the bandwagon. They're changing opinions and they changing their feelings. Now they finding out that their opinion don't matter in boxing. Where everybody say, "Well, I got an opinion. It don't matter." If you ain't speaking no facts, you don't. Why would you need to speak your opinion when you got facts? Shawn Porter backing this up with facts, analytical facts. He done fought everybody at 47, so he already knew what time it was. Why would y'all try to back up facts with an opinion? Like y'all trying to throw y'all opinion in there. Well, I think this and that. Well, okay. But like he said, he had the potential to go 12 rounds with all those guys. And he went 12 rounds with Karen. And that was a guy that Shawn Porter wasn't even thinking about. He was thinking about 12 rounds with Spence and Crawford. But now that he's hearing, now this Karen situation, this fight has happened for a second time. He's won 12 rounds twice with that guy. But he doubled down on it and said that he still thinks he's overrated, man. Like people are rating him too high. Just let me know your thoughts in the comments. How y'all feel about Shawn Porter? Is he right about Jaron Ennis being overrated, or is he just jumping too fast? What is it? But that's all I got. Like and subscribe.